I just did the TSE draft and I failed miserably at it. In game one, I kept a hand without lands or a hand without creatures and did not draw one before turn 11, and lost to Brush with Death over and over again. Game two, I crushed, and then in game three, he killed all of my early guys and killed me with Brush with Death again. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to do Mirage Visions Weatherlight, and I did not win the Lion's Eye Diamond Lottery. But I did win the Dream Fighter Lottery. This is my favorite card to draft in this format, and I love blue in the format too. So that is going to be our pick. Other okay cards are Subterranean Spirit, Skulking Ghost, and the Diamond, but I love me some Dream Fighter. Alright, up next we've got Dark Ritual, which is just a money card if you want like 50 cents. Merfolk Seer is not too bad. When he's put in the graveyard, you can pay 2 and draw a card. This card is not good. Delirium. Not worth double splashing. Not worth it. Village Elder is very good. So is Cadaverous Knight. Fetid Horror is not bad if you are heavy black. I think I'm going to take the Cadaverous Knight. Regenerating and Flanking. Flanking is very good in this format. Banding is also very good if you know how to use it. So we've got a dual land for black and blue, which is kind of nice. A 4/3 for 4 that blocks, and you know, if they have an island, you can attack. Sewer Rats, pay 1 life, gets +1/+0, not very good. Merfolk Raiders, also not super good. Enchant Land. When Wellspring enters the battlefield, gain control of enchanted land until end of turn. Okay, so basically, you get to share your opponent's land. This card is terrible. We're going to take the Diamond, even though it's off color. Alright, we've got Power Sink, which is really good. Asmat Drake, which is also very good. Jolt it's okay. It's a combat trick. When Mangar's Tomb enters the battlefield, search your library for 5 cards, exile them in a face-down pile. No, thank you. No, thank you. So we're going to take the Flying Drake. You see me reading a lot of these cards. I have not done a ton of MVW drafts. Probably about 2 or 3 dozen. Whereas Tempest I've done closer to like 200. I like the way our deck is looking so far, though. Pack 2 blue is just insane with Undo and Breezekeeper, both at common. Alright, this pack we have Reality Ripple, Shadow Guildmage. What does Ebony Charm do? Exile. Not a good one. This card is good if we splash red. This guy Swamp Walks. Lifelink. So I think here we will pick the Dirtwater Wraith. Halo Dream Fighter number 2. I love this card. You will be the pick. The only thing he cannot do is block a flanking creature. Alright, so here we have a non-black card that we're not going to pick. Floodgate is not too bad. If you can give it flying, it can go to town. Boomerang is also not too bad. I think I'm going to take the Floodgate, though. It's a 4-drop, it blocks a lot of things, and now that I know I have it, I can possibly try to give it flying. Like with Soar. Let's see, what does Spatial Binding do? I can stop stuff from phasing out and not affect the board at all. Not worth splashing green. We'll take the 2/2 that can pump up into a 3/1. Yeah, I lost that round pretty quickly. I'm still rendering that project. Alright, here. What does Horrible Hordes do? Rampage. So, if they block with 2 creatures, it turns into a 3/3. Wow, terrible. Target creature gets +1/+0. I mean, that could make the cut. Combat tricks. Maybe we could splash white and get some first strike action. Everything's terrible. What does Disempower do? Terrible. Village Elder it is. What does this charm do? We're going to take the Merfolk Raiders. We might even play them. Jolt came back. Jolt it is. And we'll take this second Village Elder too. This card I think is good in Pauper, so I'm going to take it. Turns off Grape Shot, I believe. Let's see what goodies we find here in Visions. Foil Vampiric Tutor, 1 time. Catabotic Winds. Not a fan. Funeral Charm is removal. Dreamtides is pretty good. I have a feeling this might table though, because people don't know how good it is. Inspiration is good. Infernal Harvest is good, but Crypt Rats is amazing. Also Impulse. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we might actually get something back. But Crypt Rats is the pick there. Card is amazing. So now we've got 1 Scalable Wrath and 1 Pseudo Wrath. No, thank you. Hey, look at this. Undo. Seems good. Crypt Rats on the stack. Undo it. Oh no, can't do that. It's a sorcery. But you can return Floodgate and blow up some of the board with your islands. This card is really good. You can... I'm not sure if phasing constitutes leaving the battlefield, but he also stops them from being able to block with a guy. I'm a big fan of Shimmering Efreet. Cloud Elemental is also pretty good. Coercion is surprisingly good in this format, but Guy for the win. Our 3-drops are getting really heavy now. We need some more 2s, 4s, and maybe a 5 or 3. We missed out on the dragons in Mirage. We missed out on Sandbar Crocodile. We did get an Undo, though. And a Crypt Rats, and Double Dream Fighter, my favorite card to play in the format. Just love this guy. He makes combat so annoying. Oh, what's that? You've got a million Trampler? I'll block with my Dream Fighter. Two flyers. Wouldn't mind a Breezekeeper at 4. That'd be sweet. 11 guys. So in pack 3, we want a foil Nullrod right here-ish. That would be sweet. Alright, we've got Infernal Tutor, Inspiration, or Infernal Harvest, I'm sorry. Inspiration, Necromancy. Forbidden Ritual doesn't seem so great. Infernal Harvest, on the other hand, is pretty great. Is it better than Inspiration, though? No, I think I want the Inspiration. Sack a creature, regenerate. It's a 3/1 flyer. 3/2 for 3. Vision Charm can do some things. It's not quite good enough. Prosperity is too good because it helps them. I think the Wake of Vultures is the pick. It flies and I can do crazy things with Floodgate. Impulse is pretty good. Oh, this would be really good with Dirtwater Wraith. Man. Impulse it is. Tar Pit Warrior is okay, but there are a lot of targeted effects, and he dies pretty quickly. And in this pack, we will take... Oh man, we don't want either of these because they're both 3-drops. No, thank you. I guess we'll take Emerald Charm. It might be worth like 15 cents or something. Alright, Shrieking Drake. Can we combo that with anything that we have? Let's see. Floodgate. Floodgate, that's it. We're going to take it though. Alright, we did table something, and it was Dreamtides. This totally just hoses green. And with phasing, guys, it's not so bad. We're going to take it. Here, Sisay's Ring. Would we want to play this? I don't think that we would, so we'll just cack the Jamoran Lion. So we're looking good going into pack 3. We've still got a couple of picks left in this one. But we've got 19 playable cards. Cut the Shaper Gildemage, most likely. The Merfolk Raiders, 17. Possibly the Breath Stealer, 16. So yeah, we've got 16 solids. Betrayal, huh? I think we'll take the Phyrexian Walker if we need early defense. And we'll steal this Warrior's Honor. Sunclasp is a good card to steal. Let's go ahead and hide this right now. I really don't want to play him. And the way our deck is looking, I don't think I want to play Shaper Gildemage either. What do we want for pack 3? Maybe a little bit more removal. A finisher, because we don't have a finisher yet. Lotus Veil. Good card. Fire Whip is amazing. We've got Phantom Warrior. I'm going to money draft the Lotus Veil. That's right. It's probably worth about 3 tickets. And I'm going to take it. So on turn 3, I'm actually going to play Lotus Veil too. Show it off. Be like, look what I can do. I can get 3 mana for Kiddiverse Knight to regenerate, for Dirtwater Wraith. Okay, what do we have? No thank you. This card is so good. We might splash white for this. I think, and especially with the Lotus Veil, that is a high possibility. Heavy Ballista is really good. Otherwise, it would be probably Fog Elemental. Heavy Ballista is just better. Little anti-synergy with Dreamtides, but man, is he good. And now we might want to play that Shaper Guildmage, because we can turn on the first strike function if we're going to play Heavy Ballista. What do we have? What do we have? Not much in blue, that's for sure. What do we have in black? That doesn't seem so terrible. Creatures are gonna go to the graveyard. I'm gonna pick the Necrotog. Try him out. I don't think I've ever played with him. Seems like he could be good. Hey, there's a nice card, Spinning Darkness. Tariff is worth, I think, a ticket or two. But we're gonna take this nifty removal spell. Sage Owl's not too bad either. It's looking less likely that we'll play this. Merfolk Traders isn't too bad. Cycles a card, he blocks. I'm gonna take the Merfolk Trader. Yeah, I'm not going to play this Walker. So our Shrieking Drake interacts with 1, 2 cards, and this guy. Seems alright. Jangling Automaton does not seem like what I want. This is for either player, so it also does not seem like what I want. I guess Coils of Medusa? No, Phantom Wings. It's a bounce spell. I'm gonna take Sage Owl. This card seems like it might be good, but this one seems kind of cool too. I'm not going to play it. Thought it was a rare. It's uncommon, I guess. It's hard to tell with the book. I'll take the Mana Chains. Here, Foil Apathy it is. Rare. Ooh, Abyssal Gatekeeper. No, I'm just gonna take the rare. I'll be selfish. A Booger. I can sack my Floodgate. I'll take Touchstone in case I need it for my sideboard. Fatal Blow. So this isn't the typical blue deck that I usually draft. I don't have any finishers, really. I'm going to have to get the job done with, God, Wake of Vultures? Azimuth Drake. I'm gonna have to grind out board position. I feel like the games with this deck will go very long. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We definitely want to consider playing this. And we want to consider playing this, and this, and this. So 26 cards, 16 creatures. So what do we have? So I need to cut 3 cards. First, Shaper Guild Mage is gone. Second, Mana Chains is gone. And a Booger is gone. I'm going to go ahead and play 2 planes. 8 and 6. 7 and 7. And let's see how we do. I will post how I did in the text part of the article. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing both of these different formats get drafted. And hopefully, you know, it's not terrible. I haven't done a Mirage draft in quite a while. And I'm not as comfortable with it as I was with the TSE, but hopefully it was helpful, and I wish you guys good luck on cracking lots of money cards throughout the next week.